Hello and welcome back, my friends. Hambbage here, and delighted that you guys are hanging out. Thanks so much. Always appreciate you guys taking the time to view these videos, and hope you find our barn project and our efforts to treat a villager really, really badly are appreciated. But that's what we've got going on in dual time today. We're multitasking as we always are in hardcore vanilla Java Minecraft. I should add that in. I think a lot of folks understand that. It goes without saying, but there's always new people coming into the game, and you may not be aware that there's actually two different Minecrafts out there. There is hardcore. Let's do this. We've got room for it. So we're just picking back up here where we left off. That's our barn foundation over there. This is Zap Brannigan. Hey Zap, how you doing? We will be watching the skies along with him. Us with excitement. Him a little more nervously. He's rightfully concerned if there's any rumbles of thunder. But for us, that would finally allow us to go back to sleep. And sleeping through the night. Oh, hey, Creeper. Yeah, you're going to be fun to deal with when we get back up. But fair enough, that's the game. So we got a box full of dirt, and we got this string. And maybe that's something we'll look at expanding with in the future, is through our barn. Can we do like just a ladder or maybe a bubble elevator or whatever to come down here, right? Because we built all this. We were expanding this as our fields were growing to first get our XP and our crops to trade with the villagers. Wow, excuse me, a little hiccup. That was kind of not really a belchy burp, but it was burpy, not hiccupy. I hope it was isolated. Anyway, we got a little bit of time. We've got to stone bricks there and empty. So did we get all the dirt? I guess we did. Huh. Okay, well that's good. I guess we can kill some slimes. That can go away. We'll probably need it, but we've got our ender chest out there. Why not? So I did hear something interesting in a recent stream. It was just one of the streamers that I like to watch, and it's less and less common that I actually listen to any of the commentary. It may have even been a YouTube video. I'm not sure, but I think it was just chatter in a stream. And they were saying, of course, these are empty, but we've banked up loads of iron or gold or copper in those when we've come back from mining runs, and then used them to hit our damaged gear. And I was surprised. The creator said that was actually pretty inefficient because so much of that XP breaks through and goes to the character rather than the items being repaired. And they'd know better than I would. I'm no expert. I have never looked at the code. I wouldn't know what I was looking at, frankly. I haven't noticed that, but that may well be true. It's not going to change anything. We're here in hardcore. We're generating those things just to, not only we're getting the experience as a benefit, but we're also checking on how because it's nighttime and we've done a lot of the fighting, I'm going to run down here and check and see if there is a chest and did we leave any arrows down here. Otherwise, they're probably up by Franny, but this has been bugging me. Oh, man. Now we're not running. Come on. Show the good people that haven't seen us down here how well we can bunny hop down a hallway. Um, yeah, for the life of me, I'm kind of guessing that they're with Franny, that we just put them into that chest there rather than carrying them around. Since they weren't in the other couple places that I looked for them, and I honestly don't know that we have a chest down here. But this is a good way to get through the night. Again, hopefully in this episode we hear that rumble, that crack, and at that point, if we were all the way here, I wouldn't stop to look at any chests or not chests. I would just turn right around and go, because that is our absolute top. Yeah, we don't have any chests in here. This is our awesome little arena, though. We do have stone bricks, and maybe get it, one chicken. Wait, that was the way we got in. Let's close that so he doesn't run away. They're not chickens, they're cheerleaders, right? We save the cheerleader, we save the world. Alright, let's, this is ultimate sidetrack, by the way. Chicken? Come back, where are you going? Come here. Do I have a seed? Of course I don't. Why? Why? Get away from the lava. Come on, this way. Good chicken. Alright, that's one of you. This other one is just nutso. Come on. I know, it was a scary time, but that was a long time ago. Alright, you guys are so good now. So what I wanted to do was... Actually, let's do here, and here. Yeah, I don't think anything could make it further away than that. I don't know. That'll probably be fine, right? Honestly, I don't know why we had all that there anyway. Alright, 2 eggs. Maybe we get a new cheerleader. Alright, well, that was confirmation of something I basically already knew. I guess we can stop off at the torch along here and check to make sure that there's nothing in the chests by the abandoned mine. I think the chests are here. And I think we've cleared these out pretty well. Again, train stuff. Could bring the train stuff back. Should we bring the train stuff back? Let's do that. We're killing time. It's probably already close to daytime. Oh, we don't have space. Those. At some point we'll have to make a little train, right? We made the one in the gas farm, sort of. Gas transporter. I called it the gas chamber, but that's just wrong. I don't have any tolerance for the people that are Holocaust revisionists or any of that kind of stuff. Been there, seen that, and it's pretty life changing. We all, I assume we all still learn that in history. Those things got to change over the years too, but doesn't really bring it home to you until you've been in some of those places. And yeah, that's why I'm not calling them gassed chambers. So there we go. All right. This looks like an early daytime sky. Maybe we timed that about right. Ha ha! We had a creeper down in there. Try to make sure that there's nothing waiting for us. It looks like our wandering villager went down, hang out with Zap, which is fine. He's better off down there than up here by me. All right. Let you down. Now, we've got some finishing to do, or don't we? No, we don't. We are good. Let's... You know, for all that hopping around and bouncing and messing around, the one thing I did not do is check. Are we on 11 in our basement? I'm guessing that's where we set up, but all right. Put these at either end. I don't think we need them on the sides necessarily. There. Of course, that completely fills my pockets. But we'll deal with that later. So, now... we'll just do some digging. This part should go fairly fast. It was great that we timed that about right to where the sun is just coming up, so we do get the full day. Guess the grass blocks have a different sound. Ah. And of course, it can never be just simple, right? Most of these are easy enough to get in and out of. That first one was a bit of a trap. There we go. And one more over here. Oh, what did I just say? Hey, maybe I missed those, so it was a good thing. And then here we'll be able to get out through that corner. These last little bits. Alright, let's reassemble our exit here. Huh. Here and So I was hearing a little bit more. I haven't read anything, but it sounds like the Alley, which is the new mob that they're setting up for the future release. I'm way more excited about the Swamp, really. Uh, but the Alley is a item picker upper. I don't know what that means. I don't know that anything in the kind of reveal episodes and all the Minecraft Live. Is that what they even called it? I don't know. That's what it used to be, or was at one point. Um, yeah, I don't know if any of that detailed how the mob was supposed to work with that. It's intriguing. Um, Person I heard talking about it was kind of taking the whole like negative side, and I get that, right, for reaction and views and all that, and just to it's in a live stream, right? So you're just trying to keep conversation going while you play, keep people engaged and conversing with one another. Um, but they were like, oh well, if it's they were talking about it having like some kind of XP, right? And that take was, well, if it's got XP, that means it's potentially going to take damage, and if it can take damage, it can be killed. Therefore, useless. I don't need that in my life, right? And I guess that's entirely fair when you're looking at it. Like, what it kind of goes, and I know a lot of people may have more experience with these than me if you play the snapshots, but the satchels or pouches or whatever they are that are supposed to be new in 18, or as I've still thought of it, and I know it's probably not going to be, but it's basically 117.5, right? It's the second half of the um, caves and cliffs. They just, are breaking that out. That's fine. Like I have immense respect for the development and taking the time to do it right. We've talked about this a lot, but I repeat myself on some of the different things. I think, especially with Minecraft, but with any game, I would much prefer um, that developers take their community feedback into mind, but maintain their own game. Right? They're the professionals. We all, no matter how much we play or don't, how many years we've been doing it, um, we're just there for the ride. It's they're they're the pros, right? Just like in sports or anything else, they know what they're doing, and shouldn't bow. I've seen a lot of games over the years where they try to either mirror what is working successfully in other games, to try to make their game appeal in the same way, or uh, their community pushes and pushes and pushes for something because it gets to be a trend, and they bow to that knowing that it's going to kind of fundamentally change, or that they can't implement it to the same standard of the content that they've already had in the game. And if either of those things happen, you're looking at having something that you just take a user base for granted, going to a user base who kind of doesn't give a hoot. Um, so this is what we're thinking here. Certainly posts, and maybe posts is all it needs to be. We'll see. I think it's going to be night again. Um, we can actually, we can get these down and then get some torches up here. We can probably start working the nights because all of this stuff is blast resistant enough that it's not going to be too much danger to it. Where we have to, lose everything. I have to start all over basically. Oop, there, there, there. Um, Now, as we talked about in the previous episode, I think I like the idea of these being solid. Oh, we didn't even do this side yet. Nope. That's where those torches get away. Excuse me. So there's that. Now, we don't have anything down here to shape any blocks. Zip. Try to get in here without creeper. Oh, oh. Let's do one of these just to take with us, but then it's nighttime. We might as well. I'm going to do... I don't think I need that many. Let's do this. There we go. We don't need more than a stack. And this should get us 40. All right. Back into the hole with us. Now, I think maybe for spacing, let's do a few of these just to get the look. So I'm thinking here as kind of arches. That didn't go. That didn't go right. We have a visitor. It's kind of like Halloween when you're just Halloween as an adult is just totally uh, different but fun from when you're a kid. All right, the kid, you're going around, you're running around trick or treating and all that. As an adult, you're like, oh, we wanted that. As an adult, you're like, oh yeah, I have this bag of candy here, and somebody's got to eat it. And then you kind of, it's kind of like a roulette with the doorbell, right? Yeah, you're like, sometimes you get waves of kids where like the parents are with them, they're all hanging out. It's kind of the show The League. If anybody remembers that or saw it. Had a great take on adult Halloween where they like basically were like, oh yeah, we gotta go hang out with our kids so they're safe when they're trick or treating. So we're gonna take a little wagon and basically make a bar in it and go around and have a blast. We're gonna have our fun while the kids have theirs. And predictably it went all wrong for them. Um, that kind of gets lost there, doesn't it? Eesh. Also, what do we want to do about lighting here? So what I was kind of thinking is in this corner specifically, because it's as far back from everything else as possible, that this could be our little elevator up and down chamber, right? Come in here and just have this one be, it's kind of like the bat layer, right? Now, I wouldn't want to open it up just yet because um, we don't have anything covering it yet. And I really haven't figured out what kind of coloring or anything I want to use on the floor. Um, we also need to get some logs because for a big old structure like a barn like this, and again, we have, let's go maybe 3 on either side there, get some more light here and here, and probably need the old 1, 2, and of course these are, so I don't know if I want to leave these open, in which case we could kind of do this. But I was thinking of having these walled off as well and kind of making these each little inner rooms. Let's do one here just to kind of get what that feels like. Again, this would all be more structural support underneath the big old barn building, right? And then we'd have these. These are could be isolated off. I guess it doesn't have to be, but I was thinking each of the corners could be a small room. This one happens to have the elevators down to the very basement. Maybe one of these corners is where we go up to the main floor, or a couple of them are. Well, it's very, very open to possibilities. Should clean that up. Then we could have some, decorations and stuff on these. I think I want to go with at least these central walls up. I don't want it to feel exactly the same as just all the stalls up above, right? And that would get very repetitive as a pattern. This again, we may wall those off. But I like, who knows? Maybe we make a little like hostler apartment in one of these, which we could use because we'd be the only hostler around, right? Hostler being, isn't it hostler that takes care of horses and stuff at a, oh man, what's the livery stable, right? Still no storm, sadly, but I think regardless of that, we can now begin our. We're probably going to lose our scaffold again. I think I'm perfectly good with 3 high here. I don't think that's going to be too claustrophobic. Oh, we should also, and like we can set up a little workshop, right? We can put in our crafting table that we just got, a couple chests, maybe a stone cutter, forge even. He hangs some art on the walls. We haven't done anything with paintings. I don't think we did in the old world. I know we don't need this, but why wouldn't we? got plenty of regular stone now to fill back in. So yeah, that's kind of where we're leaded here. Leaning. Again, just that's why I kind of wanted to set the walls so we wouldn't overplant with stone brick. You know, don't need to make floor where there's already a wall. Got a hole over here. Few of those were all going to get replaced. Oops. All right. Again, just listening for that thunder. If that can go, then all this overhanging, looming, it almost feels like there's electricity in the air, doesn't it? Uh, all that feeling can go away. So this is pretty overwhelming in its uniformity, but I'm really just trying to get it in here and get some ideas juiced for what we may want to do with these individual rooms, and I think we can kind of deck the rooms as we go. Um, but primary at the moment is getting this finished up to the point where we could put the floor of the barn up above this as kind of a ceiling, and we should probably go to on a supply run now to get logs, and I'm kind of thinking birch for the planks inside. I don't know how. I think the light color would actually look pretty good in contrast to all the red and everything around. Then we're going to have internal logs for the edges of the stalls and everything like that. What we want to do with those is still a design decision. All I've really been thinking about up till this point is um, the outside of the barn itself and how it would eventually tie into the silos. But making good progress here in this one. Oh wait, I just talked about how I should go get supplies while we got daylight. Because again, I think we can kind of hang out down here and as a kind of rush get the elevators done. Then we can not have to worry about running back and forth in the middle of the night and dealing with creepers or anything like that. Just, oh, we need logs? Well, all right, let's pop down to the basement and go get some, right? Kind of nice luxury to have. And again, I think each of these little rooms could take on some And maybe one of them does become kind of a little bit of a jail type space. Um, just for, like I said, how cool would it be to name a pillager and keep them confined down here? I think that would be great. Um, I don't know how we would. I guess it wouldn't matter. We would just get them in there and name them, and then isolate them so he couldn't really shoot us with his crossbow. But especially one of the banner guys, how great would that be? Okay, let's. Do we have anything in here? Yeah, let's take this. I hope I have room for it. Let's go back to the base. Get some time. What's in here? Ooh, we're gonna need those. Let's grab that. And let's grab that because we don't need it outside anymore. So again, I think we're gonna leave all the acacia to the exterior. Um, Although maybe the posts and things, I don't know. I don't want it to feel forced as if that ad. Oh, that's a good one. Um, oh, look at that. We're close. Anything else that's gonna need to stay up here? I think so. So we're gonna double check. I think we're at 11 down here. I mean, why? That's what we always build down to mine. So I'm sure that's what it is. I just haven't cared in a long, long time. And of course it is. And then we're gonna come down here. And we're gonna see where is this corner in relation to that corner of our barn. So this is negative 97, 2367. I better write that down. 97, 2367. Right? Didn't already confuse it. Okay, good there. Let's get. Oh, we gotta put some this way. Oh no, we're gonna run out of time. It's gonna turn in. Oh, that's stone. Oh, this was awful. Not the time to try to put away all your andesite when you've got stone in your inventory. Okay, let's take some birch. Part of the birch. Got our little thing. I don't think there's anything I fear too much coming down here. And if we get to 11 and are not connected, hopefully don't come out on top of a bookcase or anything like that. But that's where I wanted the coordinates. If we find we're still in the middle of the room somehow, maybe we are, maybe we aren't, I doubt it. Then we'll just try to make sure that whichever bay we use is. Oh, I was going to put all this stuff in there. Darn it. Is good to go. I did awfully. Is it nighttime already? Nope, not yet. Let's go. We'll just deal with all the rest of this. So I'd really like to get these elevators cranking, or at least started in that way. So here's what we're gonna do, and this could all change. It's fine if it does, but I don't want things coming down into our into what will someday be our little elevator room. And again, this is going to be our floor height, I think. Oh, up one above these beams. And there will be some more beams in there. But again, this is maybe a little more safe. So now we are at negative 137, 2367. That's interesting. So that's that corner. And so we are much further down, but on that line. That's pretty cool. Let's go. Oh, I guess I should watch. Okay, what all did we bring down with us? Got a little loud. Lo and behold, more abandoned mine we haven't explored yet. Great. Where's our hole? Oh no. Oh no. This is a disaster. What's back here, right? And here you guys thought I was just going to spend the night working on a barn, right? Okay, this is our hole. Oh, Franny's going to be so happy. There's so much gravel right around here. Okay, let's try to keep... So this all looks like stuff we've done. How's that other guy? This is Freddy. Before he became a farmer, he used to come cruising around abandoned mines like we did. Oh, wait. What's up here? See, when I say that there's little pockets all around these mines that you never see, this is what I'm talking about. Clearly, we'd come. Oh boy, we'd come down here. We're in the thick of it. We got too much stuff. Now I lost it again. Here. Kept on going. We are out of. Now there was all that up above us too. I'm kind of worried about. It really doesn't want us to get out of here easily, does it? By it, of course, I mean the game. Where are you? Oh man. Hey. Rude. I'm kind of lost again. Oh man. Here, lots of mobs. I need a snack. I was just happy to enjoy a night of no combat, and then you guys had to come along. I don't think we came through that way. Where? Hi. Ooh. That kind of sounds like a spawner, doesn't it? Oh boy. It's not running away, it's just a strategic retreat. So I'm guessing we have a spawner up there-ish. Now, is this the same? So that was where we just were. We looped up around. Whoa. Look, I already played with you zombies. Plenty. You're not neglected. That's what I always say to my dogs. You're not mistreated because I haven't thrown that squeaky toy for the 50,075th time. Now where was... Sounded like it was around here, right? Where was that hole? Here, right? Where did... I did not expect this to be as... What? Difficult as all this. Where are you, all you zombies? Sound like there. The worst part is I'm not, if I knew, ooh, you here? Looking for the cobble that might reveal where, I really think there's a farm somewhere. Or there's just a big old mass of zombies stuck by water. Ooh, you got an enchanted sword that I can't pick up, so therefore I'll have to fight it a bunch of times. Let's fix that. There. Takes care of all that. Almost out of torches. I don't know how to get in or out. That seems big. Hey. Here's our deal. Didn't we drop through the hole? Like, wasn't it right here? What's going on? Where are you, my friend? Just came down around here. Here, right? This is our hole? Alright. I think we've got to regain our focus. And just... seal this in. Go down to the next. Alright, now where are we at again? 14. Okay. 13, 12. Ooh, convenient. Okay, so I think that's pretty well sealed. Oh, we're going to have to do another one of those too. Don't you forget it. But we want some more torches. Clear out some of all this junk. You go away. We grab the iron bar. No. String. Bone. Flesh. gunpowder, sword. See, aren't we glad we put that in there? He was trying to use a smite sword. What do you think, we're undead? I mean, we may have taken a few zombie bites along the way, but come on. We only occasionally snack on brains. We can put this iron away too. Guessing that took most of our night. Let's get extra of this. 2 stacks should do. Let's get... Are you kidding me? Two of those. I don't have any of this stuff up here, do I? Is it daytime already? It is. Should we just dig the hole? Let's just dig the hole. Because we'll still have to do signs and all that kind of stuff anyway before we get to water. Well, that was really well spaced. Now, did those end up lining up with the outside of these cows? No. So that was just totally random that this was as far out as we went. It's awesome. Alright, now this time, maybe we'll try to go just a little bit slower, because I think there's a cave in between. That was where that, like, skeleton came out on our head. And if possible, I'd like to seal that up. Now, okay, this is the one. Oh, I didn't get more torches. Oh, man. And now we have a creeper. All right. Get to the stone. This is the one that's already good. And this is the one where... No! Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh, man. Go away. Nobody likes you. Oh, stop! Oh, and that Enderman is guaranteed to get upset. We're going to have to fight him in the dark, too. Where are my holes now? I got none of those torches. Oh, stop it, dude. I told you. Until we deal with that dumb Enderman. Come here. Come on. Who's hit me? Oh, it's him. Seriously? Now where'd he go? Come here. You. Till you do your job, I can't do mine. So, get over here. Will you get over here? There's a torch. Oh. That sounded like a creeper sizzle. A torch. I do have an ender chest, but such a mess without torches. Okay, so there's one of our holes. Where's the other one? Oh, it's right here. Alright. Good gravy. Oh! Don't make me lose that hole. think that's still good. Oh, now I probably just made that way more difficult than it needed to be, right? But I still don't have torches. Oh boy. Oh, that was the slime I was listening to all this time? No! No, 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 no. Oh, and here you are again, just waiting for me, huh? Alright, now we're at, okay, this looks familiar, similar, interesting. Okay, so, yeah, that's our... I tell you what, we got to do this again, because we're going to break through right there, and then we're going to have to go here, here, here. But then by this time, we're getting pretty close to down. Right? 17. Ooh, lava. That could be fun. Okay, I grabbed 2 dirt, and I somehow did not get rid of those. Oh, there's our lava. Is that really good? Good job. Well, we got that. Now this will require an expansion of the great little line here, right? I guess we can just take it all the way back, and eventually we'll just expand the basement, right? Because we're gonna have more storage eventually, I'm sure, and all the rest of it. So none of that will be a problem. But if we put out the pieces to hang the signs and stop the water and all that, break off whatever joey we get out of this hallway. And again, that, we've touched the mine down at the far end of the other hallway, but we haven't too much from here. But by the time, if we get our basement up to this height, down to where our elevators are going to be, we'll likely have the mine coming into it. Now, we'll be readily equipped to handle that, but what all can we put away? Cobble. Done. Granite. Done. Andesite. That's gravel, not andesite. Know your rocks. Iron. I guess we don't. Well, actually, we do need those stones for bricks, right? So I don't really get this coal out of here. Let's go glass. Glass and stone here for the base of the elevators. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but how are we doing on time? No idea. Oh, an hour. Okay. The spider senses were tingling. Fun, chaotic, not a particularly efficient episode, but we're getting there. We got a beginning of a basement, the cutest predator you ever meet. I believe that's the axolotl. Let's go ahead and quit though. We're already running long, and you guys are too awesome for all that. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really do appreciate you. Hope you stay safe and excellent. Little sprinkles out here, so I may actually record back to back and then upload too. See if that weather improves. I think it's going to stay kind of wet and chilly now for the rest of the day, but that only means good things for our barn. So you guys take care. We'll see you next time. Stay awesome.